All right, Hero Comics here. I wanted to talk about what I think about season one of Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Basically, it's not just disappointing. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing. It's not good enough. It's not even good enough. Okay, here's the big problem with season one of Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. You get one new character. Yeah, that was already disappointing. One new character in a game where it's about teams of four characters running around shooting at brainiac goons. Okay, you get one new character. Joker. They call him the Jonkler, the Giggler, the Twinker. All kinds of other names because he's not the original Joker. He's some new version of the Joker that's not as good. And yeah. And also, the guy was definitely going to upstage Harley Quinn and Boomerang. So I'm like, I don't like this. If we have a Joker, he should be part of a team. So then he can be like, oh yeah, I'm Joker. I'm in here. The Royal Flush Gang. And be like, yeah, I'm Joker. I'm part of the Royal Flush Gang. It's like, give me a young Joker. I have no problem with a young Joker because then he's like, yeah, he's young. And he's just hanging out with the Royal Flush Gang. He hasn't gone solo yet. That would make more sense. He's like, I'm Joker. Let's go. Part of the team. Let's do it. He's already part of a team. Therefore, he's hanging out with the other team. That could work with me. Batman Beyond version of the Royal Flush King is my favorite. You have King, Queen, 10, and Ace. Jack. Come on, we could hook this up. You could totally hook this stuff up. It would have been amazing to see that. But yeah, some people are saying that basically that the Suicide Squad can't have more characters than they already have because that would require money and more work. Like yes, it would, but they need to put the money and work in. Then forget all this live service stuff because they're not even doing a good job at that. Okay, live service stuff is going. This was one of the live service stuff. Basically, Helldivers 2, okay? A game that some Suicide Squad Kill Justice League players are saying, please don't talk about Helldivers 2. Like, yeah, you know why? Because it's running circles around Suicide Squad Kill Justice League. And basically like this. You have Helldivers 2 will give us an update at least once a week. Suicide Squad Kill Justice League gave us the base game. Rocksteady gave us the base game a few months ago. Right? And after a few months, they're like, oh, here's season one. See you in a few months. Basically, most likely. See you in a few months. So I'm like, yeah, that's not good enough. Okay? Between Suicide Squad Kill Justice League coming out, okay? And Suicide Squad Kill Justice League coming out, and then basically coming out. We've had like a few games come out since then. We had Helldivers 2, which is amazing. It looks awesome. It looks wonderful. I look forward to getting a computer that can play the game and just get the stuff I need to play that game. Someday I'll get it. Okay, all right. Dragon's Dogma 2. The Rise of the Ronin. That Stellar Blade looking like it's coming out, looking super good. I'm looking forward to seeing that. In more ways than one. My gosh, that girl's hot. And this graphics are looking epic as heck. The combat's looking epic as heck. Just ridiculous. Matrix Bayonetta stuff looking good. Oh my gosh, it looks awesome. And South Park Snow Day coming out. South Park Snow Day coming out. The South Park Snow Day does not have the same graphics as Suicide Squad. Okay, but they have a lot of the ideas going on. You play, they're outpacing it in so many ways already. You get one character, but you can basically change that character to look like anything you want. There are several different weapon selections. You can make them play different ways. Okay, I was like seeing this. I'm like, this is basic stuff. That these guys that Rocksteady are having trouble with. You get. You can play as a character with two knives. You can play as a character with sword and shield. Okay, that changes your attack strategy. You play as a character with a wizard staff. Okay, so that means instead of getting close to enemies, you now have to stay away from them and throw fireballs or whatever. Get the right range, throw fireballs at them. Or you can play someone with a magic wand, which is like a flamethrower. Okay, so that changes how things work too. And it's like, yeah, and then bow and arrow. There's bow and arrows too. So it's again another, and bow and arrows are your longest range weapons. So it's like, yeah, there's all kinds. I'm pretty sure that they unlock more weapons and things too. So it's just like, yeah, again, this game that is not nearly as expensive, or detailed, as Suicide Squad Kills Justice League, is showing that you can make a game, you can make something amazing, by doing this, by just if you know what to do, And then there's like oh yeah, this new Marvel coming out with something else. Marvel Rivals. I first saw this. I was like, what is this about? Looking at it, and I'm like, okay, Marvel Rivals looks like a live service game. Okay, and that basically is very very mobile live service looking game. All right, but here's the problem: you play as Marvel heroes, superheroes. Number one, got to be there. And number two, they each have unique gameplay styles. It's not just everyone using guns. If you're playing as Spider-Man, he's going to web people. You're playing as Hulk, he's going to punch people. You're playing as Doctor Strange, he's going to use magic and whatnot. All those hand gestures and throw stuff at you. Playing as Iron Man, he's going to be shooting his repulsor blasters. I'm sorry. This game, though, again, like South Park Snow Day, though cheap looking, okay, is actually, basically got the ideas in the right places. They are, it's definitely, they're basically making it so like, okay, this is different. This is one of the things where it's like, this is different. This is the big issue with the Suicide Squad Justice League I have. They're trying to bank on guns to be the thing that makes them stand out when it won't. Okay, even these insulting character themed guns. There should not be a Two-Face gun. Two-Face should be playable. There should not be a Black Mask gun. Black Mask should be playable. There should not be a Bane gun. Bane should be playable. There's not be a Bizarro gun. Bizarro should be playable. There's so many things like that. Now they got Scarecrow gun. I'm like, Scarecrow should be playable. Also Confusion Mage. There's a Mad Hatter weapon. I'm like, the Mad Hatter should be playable. You'd be a Beastmaster. You're perfect. Have him be a little tiny dude and basically jump on people, jump on enemies, and they can control the enemy he jumps on. If he's strong, if you do things the right way, if you're strong enough, you can control the enemy, and then you can have the enemy attack for him. You be a Beastmaster. You control the enemy for a little bit till they explode or whatever. That'd be great. That'd be wonderful. There's a Black Mana gun. You should be playing as Black Mana. One of the eye laser jerks and use hidden blades and stuff. My exosuit. Like in the movie. The movie got it better than this. And it's just like so many things about that. It's just like Dr. Poison gun. You play Dr. Poison. Poison Ivy should be playable because she poisons things. Poisoning is available now. Poison Ivy should be playable. So you can poison things. It'd be great. Just so many things about this game that they're basically focusing on the wrong stuff. I hate when they focus with games, when game creators focus on the wrong things. So that's what they're doing, and it's just like, yeah, why aren't you? And they're like, why aren't they eating this up? Why aren't they buying our game? It's like, because you're focusing on the wrong stuff. We do not want yet another looter shooter. We want a DC game, hardcore AAA DC game, and you could give it to us if you were to change now. Okay, stop with all this life service bullcrap. Let us download the whole game onto our computers and other systems, gameplay systems. Once you let us do that, then you can add more stuff. You can say, hey, here's more stuff to download onto your system that will make the game better. Basically, the Joker DLC, the Joker stuff, is like, basically, I think about it. Batman, Dark Knight, not Dark Knight, Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham Knight, you had Two-Face. There was a Two-Face mission, okay? It was a mission where if basically you hear Two Face's goons. Like Albert tells you, Two Face's goons are robbing a bank. Right? So you're like, okay, let's go fight Two Face's goons. So you go to where the bank is, beat up the goons guarding the place. Then you go inside. Excuse me. You go inside. So I'm like, okay. Once you get inside, you see there's this big old, this giant, big old building arena where all the goons are hanging out, just trying to get the money. So it's like you want to basically stop them before they get all the money, and then you'll fail, And you basically, you're trying to basically you can be allowed for a little bit because the alarm for the bank is going off, so that will cover up the sound of your footsteps as you go basically get behind people and try to take them down. Eventually they turn the alarm off, so then you're like, oh crap, the alarm's off. No, I gotta be careful now. They'll hear me. They'll be coming if I'm not careful. So yeah, then you have to work on change your strategy that way. Eventually, you take all those goons down. That's 1/3 of the mission complete. Then you go do other stuff, and you come back. Then you hear, oh yeah, Two Faces goons robbing another bank. It's like, okay, so you go fight fight Two Faces goons again. And that's the second part of the bar thing. Then you go do other stuff. You come back again. You're like, okay, you're Two Faces, fighting. These goons are robbing a third bank, and Two Face is going to be there himself. So it's like, okay, this is the final part. The boss battle here. You got Two Face, himself coming out. You got to go fight him. It's the biggest arena, the most complicated arena. The most powerful henchmen. And the medics and other stuff trying to mess around. So then you basically have to really work to get everybody, knock everybody out. So then you can get at Two Face, knock him out, and win. And you got him, and you're able to put him in a cell, so here's dialogue, put him in a cell. Put him in a cell, and then move on. That is what the Joker DLC feels like to me. It's, instead of being like, okay, you get to go to a new place and, basically use, your strategy, your gameplay style to basically take out, enemies, in a satisfying way. It's more like, oh no, you have to run around, jump and shoot. You're jumping and shooting more. Okay, I heard also you can grind. You have to sometimes here. It's like grind to unlock the Joker. Okay, I'm like that. Like, are you kidding me? You have to grind to unlock him. Okay, in the season 1, or you can spend money to get him immediately. Either in-game currency or real life money to get him immediately. Eventually, I'm like, are you kidding? Yeah, it's like, this is not fun. Then it's like, okay, Joker is gameplay wise, he is a little bit different, but still it's the same type of gameplay. Excuse me, getting over some chest congestion here. Still the same kind of gameplay, getting in the air and shooting. Joker has like a melee attack or two, like the others, but definitely he has his own style, but it's definitely very different than normal Joker would be. But still, I guess I can live with it because it's a different Joker, but still, it's the same, more of the same. It's not that exciting to me. Then there's the issue with Brainiac. You get to fight another Brainiac, thankfully. Different than the Flash Brainiac, but it's Green Lantern Brainiac, and it's just like, great, he's messing around like that. I'm like, come on, man, we just like Brainiac, well, they want to do it that way, but again, it's not enough. In my opinion, it's not enough. You want to make some waves. Here's the deal: you want to make some waves here. The thing that makes your characters unique, Rocksteady, and it makes your game unique, Rocksteady, is the fact that we could play as Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, Bloodsport, and Captain Boomerang, and now Joker. That's what makes you guys unique, and you need to focus on that. Make more characters playable. Enough of this live service bullcrap. Get all this stuff together so that you can actually make a game that people will be like, oh, cool. This game is unique. Because right now, Marvel Rivals and South Park Snow Day, though they are not as high the level productions as this game is, are looking much better because they stand out. You need to change what you are doing now if you want this game to survive. Yeah, work on Justice League. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.